how y'all doing this morning? It's 4:42 in the morning. It's darker than a coal digger's ass outside, and it's supposed to get hot today. It's supposed to be in the mid 90s, and then you start putting that humidity in there with it. Woo. Weather girl says tomorrow it's going to have heat index over 100, and I'm down here about 15 miles from where they have that concert called Bonnaroo. Oh my God, does it ever turn this area into a circus? I never seen so many different colored hairdos in all my life. There's some weird people that go to Bonnaroo, let me tell you. There's some fine folk too, but there's some weird people go to Bonnaroo. They got piercings on top of piercings, inside of piercings, and I don't know where all their piercings are. Of course, some of the folks you can tell because they run around naked. I remember one time my boy was working out there. This is true. He was working out there, helping set it up, then take it down, and helping do whatever running had to be done during the thing. I think mainly taking out trash. But I asked about the naked people out there. He says, well, Dad, the only problem is the ones that's naked out there, you really wish they just put their clothes back on. It'd be like me running around out there naked. Oh, God. Excuse me. I don't know where that come from. Hell, I still ain't had a cigarette since January 17th. And this is June the 11th, so I'm doing pretty good. I need to get back on the fat train to Skinnyville is what I need to be doing. But been working the garden, taking care of the chickens, and you've seen some of the videos, you know, building chicken pens and all that. Oh, it's gonna be hot, so I'm gonna try to get an early start. The farm's about 30 minutes from here, so I want to get up there and get done what I need to get done this morning. I want to make a video. I'm going to be cleaning that engine up on that Swisher lawnmower. I'm going to get it cleaned up and get it ready to paint. So I got to do a video on that. Man, I just don't want to do it when it's 100 freaking degrees. Anyway, just some of the things I want to talk about was, let's see. Oh, can you believe all the daggum drama going on with this presidential election? I've never seen nothing like it my entire life. Now, y'all know, if you've been watching my videos, you know that I'm going to vote for Trump. And I'm one of them supporters. I mean, hell, I don't buy nothing with his name on it or nothing. I support him with a vote, I guess, but in my opinion. But he's really shaking it all up because he's not your status quo politician. And it's just freaking out them experts, them fat cats that's had it comfortable all their political life, you know. They can sit there and just do whatever they want to do, and it's just disheartening. And for years now I have voted independent, but it's just disheartening whenever those sons of bitches are up there. And when I say sons of bitches, I mean the men and the women, both of them now, up there, and all they're looking out for is themselves and how they're going to get reelected. And taking all that damn PAC money, and you know, it just, I've said it before, I wish all them people in Washington, D.C. had to wear their sponsors, you know, patches on them like NASCAR does. Then you see, you know, tobacco, oil, you know, insurance companies. You see all that all over them. But it's a damn shame. It really is. So, if nothing else, I'm voting for Trump just to help shake things up. And, man, when Al Gore was running for president, I was telling everybody, I said, you got to vote Democrat. And they said, why? I said, well, my God, Bill Clinton proved in a court of law getting a blowjob wasn't cheating on your wife. Every American male ought to be out there voting Democrat. Of course, Al Gore didn't even take his own damn home state of Tennessee. If he had, he'd have been president, son of a bitch. Anyhow, we ended up with George Bush, and the rest is history. But man, I just cannot visualize Hillary Clinton as president of the United States. I mean, might as well hide your guns, because she's gonna come after them, fucking bitch. I ain't got a damn bit of use in the world for her. And I'm sure those of you been keeping up, she was wearing her $12,485 Armani jacket, giving a speech about income disparity. I thought that was kind of humorous, you know, wearing a $12,495 jacket, and the people she was talking to had an average income of $30,000 a year, and her jacket was over $12,000. Oh, come on now. Who needs that kind of damn clothing? That's just like these sons of bitches that say, oh, only 35 cents a day will help save whatever. And they're sitting up there making $1.5 million as their annual salary. Yeah. Ain't doing it. People saying, oh, but the way Trump talks, he's making other countries nervous. Fuck them other countries. Them other countries don't pay tax to us. We pay our own damn taxes to our freaking government, so our government ought to be looking out for us and not the other countries. Us first. Put America first, and then you got anything left over, then you help other people. That's what it's all about. I mean, nobody preaches that you ought to take everything you earn at home and go help your neighbor while your own children starve. You don't do that. You make sure that your family's taken care of, and then you share what you can. Because, you know, you got to take, I don't mean to be selfish, but you have to take care of your own children. So if that don't make no sense, I don't know what. If that don't make sense to you, you must be a Democrat. And I mean no offense towards any of my subscribers that are Democrats. I mean, you want to learn someday. Oh hell, don't be offended and turn me off. Shit. If you can't take a little kidding, if you can't have a little fun in life, then what good is life? Alright? Y'all can make fun of me if you want to. I don't care. I got broad shoulders. I can delete your comment. It's one old boy. He left a comment. He was all tore up because I'd mentioned that I'd gotten a Harbor Freight sprayer out of the dumpster. And he was thinking that because I mentioned that on one YouTube video in all the universe, that I have totally changed Harbor Freight's policy. And they no longer throw paint sprayers in the dumpster because of me. Yeah, I wish I had that kind of power. Oh. Well, I want to tell you, I've had the most fun the past few days playing with my 6-year-old grandson Camden. I tell you, the most fun. I laughed, and what we have played with is water balloons. And these little water balloons, there's 100 in a pack for $1 at the Dollar Tree. 100 freaking water balloons with a little thing you put on the end of your trigger sprayer. Got that little thing you put on there so it's got a little pointy nozzle so you can fill up the balloon. We have had a blast with these dadgum things. Fill it, you know, put 4 or 5 in a bucket each, and I taught him how to do, you know, back to back. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, turn, fire. And oh my gosh, Papa, that's too far away. I said, well then that's when you start charging, and just bunch of fun. I mean, hell, I'd forgotten all about water balloons, as old as I am, but it's been a lot of fun. When I was a kid, I don't think they even offered this. We just buy balloons at the store and have to fill them up on the hose bib. And of course we'd have big ones. These are the little ones. And anyhow, I just thought I'd remind y'all of this right here. Those of you that's got grandkids, summertime's coming. Lord, it's gonna be hot. And I think it doesn't say on here, but these deteriorate to sunshine. So I'm thinking they're just going to disintegrate in my yard. If they don't, that's no big deal. We'll pick them up if I have to, but hell, I ain't worried about it. I look out there, if I see all that color in the grass, I'll say, it just reminds me of a good time. Good time with grandchildren. And while I'm at it, I want to show you one more thing. This dad-blamed airplane, me and my grandson was having a good time with it, and then I wasn't there one day, and his little 4-year-old cousin ran up to pick it up, and little feller, bless his heart, had stepped on it and broke it. But this is a 22-inch wingspan little airplane for $1. I want y'all to look at this now. This is a good sized toy, and they do fly. They fly real good. So y'all buy Dollar Tree, and hell, they fly so good. I bought 3 of these. I bought 5 packs of water balloons. I've got 500 water balloons, and that's a fun toy right there. Of course, it ain't doing it cheap like making paper airplanes. I know that, but still, something cheap and quick they can play with for $1. Shoot. I don't guess I worry about doing it cheap when it comes to my grandchildren. I spoil them little bastards rotten. I have 1 grandson, I have 2 granddaughters, and Camden has a little brother on the way. Be here in September. I'm so excited. Anyhow, let's see. One more thing I want to tell you is my choice of coffee is Nescafe Classico. It's an instant coffee. And if you ever try it, I think you'll be hooked on it, because you make it as strong or as weak as you want to. And there's no waste. You know, you ain't got to make you a pot of coffee, just have a cup, you know, on your way out. Just make you a cup and go home. Nescafe Classico. Check it out at the grocery store. It's good stuff. I got turned on to it in Mexico, and hell, I didn't realize it was an American product. But got turned on to it in Mexico and been drinking it ever since. Even got the Idaho Hillbilly liking it. Now, let's talk about t-shirts. I'm ready to take orders on t-shirts. The lady that, her and her husband that do the silk screening, they've been doing this stuff for, God, I've been in this town since 1994 or 93, and they were doing it. And so, I mean, these are professional folks. This ain't Pawpaw in the garage in there doing it. But what they've got is all they charge for the screen is $15. Hell, they used to charge $35 and $40 for a screen. Now then, it's just $15 the first time, $7.50 each time afterwards. But anyway, so what that means is on the first 15 shirts, I have to pay $1, you know, for them to make the screen, to make this right here. So, and she told me that each shirt printed, her providing the shirt and printing it, is $6. So, the first 15 shirts are going to be $7 each, my cost. And then I got to mail them to you. So what I'm asking all of you to do, all of you that want one, is I want you to PayPal to this address right here, called bobforsigns@yahoo.com. You PayPal $7 just to cover the cost of the shirt, okay? You PayPal $7, and tell me your size. I do not know what colors we're going to get. All right. If you want a specific color and a specific color print, then I can make those for you one at a time. You're going to be in the $25 range because it takes so long to do it. I have to buy the shirts at retail instead of wholesale. The material itself costs between $5 and $7 a square foot, and you've seen what all it. If you've watched some of my videos, you've seen what all's involved. So, if you want to specify a color, you want to specify a color of print and all that kind of stuff, that runs into money. But anyway, if I send it to you priority mail, it's $6.80 or $6.60. I want to look at trying to send parcel post, or if it's light enough, we'll try to get it in on a first class or whatever. But we'll figure out how to mail it to you the cheapest way possible. Okay. Also, I like doing it cheap decals that you've seen on some of my earlier videos where I stuck it on the back of the truck. Those are going to be 2 for $3, and I send those to you in an envelope, first class mail. Just send me a PayPal for $3, and just put on there 2 decals. They're white because they're designed to go on a vehicle, on your glass, and white's what shows up the best. Other colors would run me in more money. I have the white material at this time. So I apologize. One little boy, he paid his $3, and I just got so covered up I didn't get any made. And I told him, I said, well, I'll tell you what, let me just refund your money and I'll send you 2 of them for free. And that's what I did. I refunded his money, and we're in the middle of making these up right now, and I'll send him 2 of them for free. But anybody like the decal, they're 2 for $3. You can just send them this same PayPal address right here. So just send $3, call Bob for signs at yahoo.com, and we'll get those in the mail to you. That's $3 shipping included, okay? And I don't make nothing off of it. I just like the idea of, I like doing it cheap, is all getting to be all over the place. Let's see, we got people in Oregon, Idaho, Arizona, Iowa, Kentucky, Alabama, Louisiana, and Tennessee wearing I like doing it cheap t-shirts. That is so cool. I can't wait to see where the next one goes. And speaking of the next one, right now, as I'm talking to you, or right now as I'm making this video, I have 1,889 subscribers. I just cannot believe that. 1,889 subscribers. So when we get another 111, that will be 2,000, and I'm going to have a drawing again and give away another t-shirt to somebody. I already got the imprint made up. It's ready to go. And all I got to do is heat press it on the right size of a shirt. So, share my videos. Tell your friends to subscribe. Tell your friends to watch and like and share. And like I said, we'll have us another drawing here. The way it's been going, I hope maybe 10 days. Maybe 10 days, 2 weeks, we'll have that drawing. And there have been over 150,000 views of my videos. I cannot believe that. 150,000 views for this old redneck. Y'all just make my day, I tell you. Well, I've talked politics, I've talked playing with the grandkids, I've talked about coffee and t-shirts and decals, and my chickens are doing good. Well, one of the reasons I get up this early is so I can get out there and get them took care of. I will tell you this, I've got them Cornish rocks, which are primarily just for meat. And a lot of people, it's commercial grade chicken, and they will pour the feed to them and eat them birds in 39 days. Well, I'm not giving them that much feed. I'm giving them a little bit, but I'm letting them out. Now they're real docile, hell, you can't keep them out from under your feet. They want to be around you all the time. but I got my fence around my garden, and now I'm letting them chickens free range up underneath them trees and stuff, and where there's poison ivy and little weeds, or I say, oh, a little bit snaky, I don't know if I want to get in there and cut that brush. I'll throw that feed out there, and they'll get in there and they'll tear that damn ground all to hell, and it'll be all cleared out and say, cool. So they're my little miniature tillers. And but one thing about having chickens, those of you that have them, you know what I'm talking about. Those of them that don't have them, you ain't got a clue. But you can't sit there and watch one chicken. If you got a flock of chickens, you can't sit there and watch one of them, because you'll be looking at one, and then all of a sudden another do something right by, and you go over looking at that one, and then that one, and then that one. They're the funniest damn things. Very entertaining to sit and watch. And I think they're actually pigs with feathers. I never see them stop eating. Little pigs with feathers is what they are. Speaking about being a pig, Lord, I've got to lose weight. God, I got to get this off. And I'll start applying myself towards it later. I got 2 more cases of beer to drink yet. All right. Well, I don't want to bore you too long. Ain't no damn telling how much time of yours I've wasted this morning. But I just want to tell you, I really appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate my subscribers. I appreciate your comments. As long as you're not too big of a smart ass, I go ahead and post it. If you're too big of an asshole, well, I just delete your comments. So sorry, man. Ain't nobody gonna get to hear your 15 minutes of fame. But I really appreciate all of you. I really enjoy communicating with you. Just like this one old boy, to quote him, he says, "Oh my God, it's been so hot here. I've been sweating like a blind lesbian in a fish market." Oh, man. Anyway, I really do enjoy hearing from y'all. I really do. I don't give a darn if you from Oregon, Grizz. I still like hearing from you. And I want to give a shout out to Brian Knoll. His channel, Brian Knoll. B-R-I-A-N Noel. N-O-E-L. Like Noel. Check him out. He wears one of my, I like doing it, cheap t-shirts. He's one of my earliest subscribers. And he has got, you talk about a collection of videos. He has got a video just about anything. And one of the things I enjoyed was he's into those motorized bicycles. That's kind of cool. And then he was showing some videos from around the area and all that. Some he's in Arizona, showing some of that petrified wood. That's cool. But check him out. There might be something on there you might find interesting. Well, it's old Brian Knoll. He's seems to be a pretty nice feller. Well, he's got to be a nice feller. He wears one of my t-shirts. And Linda, out there in Idaho, Linda, I need a picture of you wearing that t-shirt. And Brian, I need a picture from you, and I need one from the Idaho Hillbilly. Those of you that's got my t-shirts, if you hadn't sent me a picture in, you need to send it so I can post you on here and let people see that I got fans all over the United States. Now, if we could just talk some of you Scots and Irishmen and Brits over there is so daggum tight with a penny you make him cry, or make the queen cry. You hang on to that money so tight and get tears out of it. I'm messing with you. If I could get some of y'all to wear some t-shirts, that'd be kind of cool. We'd have them all across the world, wouldn't we? Anyway, folks, it's Lord have mercy, it's 5:07 in the morning. I'm burning daylight. Y'all have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye.